Now, the search for two climbers missing on a treacherous peak known as the Killer Mountain in Pakistan has resumed. Briton Tom Ballard and Italian Daniele Nardi were attempting a winter climb of the 8,000-metre peak of one of the hardest mountaineering feats in the world. But the pair have not been heard from for more than a week, and 3 days of heavy snow has further delayed the search. Well, joining me now to discuss this is our very own climbing specialist, Katy Dartford. Katy, it's the first signs of that were seen more than a week ago was their tent, but since then there have been no signs of life. As a climber yourself, what sort of conditions would they be facing?
Well, it's not known as the Killer Mountain for nothing. It's an 8,000-metre peak, and several people have died on it. In the last few days, the search for them has been hindered because we know that the weather has come in. So the pair would have been waiting for a weather window. So it means that there's very changeable conditions. So they probably saw a time where they could go and attempt this route called the Mummery Spur. It was a weather window. It could have been good, but they'd still be facing conditions of -40. But having said that, they would have been fully prepared. They would have had the appropriate clothing and footwear. They weren't attempting to do it as a speed climb, which other climbers do try and do these days.
What is a speed climb exactly?
It means fast and light, so they're going to try and do it in one hit. They probably won't stop at base camps. They won't carry very much. And the chances are in this condition that they'll be carrying water and food. So if they weren't hit by an avalanche, as what things on their Facebook pages has suggested may have happened, then they will have stuff, and they will have emergency shelters and bivvy bags to protect themselves if they are still alive.
OK, now we know that the search for the pair was severely hampered by that dispute between India and Pakistan, which closed off airspace. But what sort of steps and preparations, would they take? Survival steps, basically?
Well, the biggest thing you can do to prepare for this is it's years and years of experience. And in terms of Tom Ballard, he has grown up in the mountaineering world. His mother, Alison Hargreaves, the first woman to summit Everest without oxygen, he's grown up with that around him, the Dolomites. So both of them, Daniele Nardi as well, has attempted to scale this peak several times in winter. They know how to read the conditions, and they would have been fit. They would have been up there on the mountain. They've been there for several weeks, acclimatising and getting fit. So they were in the best possible shape they could have been to make the attempt of the summit.
OK, Katy Dartford, thank you for looking at that story for us and giving us the latest on that.